Show for Jaspy's Case Breaks here on eBay Live. Doing a big mega case here on a Sunday the 9th. If you're watching live on eBay Live, you can tap the center of your screen right there and you should be able to clear out all the comments and everything so you have a clean view of the list. But big thanks to this group, and then just tap the same place again and then you should be able to get all that back. All right, so thanks everyone for bidding, congrats on winning, and hopefully we'll get you some nice stuff out of here. All right, this is sort of an awkward time. I'm gonna walk around to the other side of the table here. I'm going to pop open the case this way. Over. Lost some couple boxes here. Got a big block right there. All right. My knife over there. Let's grab that. So you can kind of see. I'm gonna move my camera around a little bit so you'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, and then 15, and then 20 on the other side right there. So that's our 20 box case. All right. So a lot of cards here. These are kind of heavy. Mega. We're looking for autograph or relic cards. We're looking for retail exclusive hollow parallels, so we'll look for those, among other things that might be exclusive to these megas. So thanks everybody. We got 2 more of these cases going tonight. So we're gonna be getting into a lot of mega stuff. All right, good luck, everybody. I will assume that vet commons do not ship in this. What does the item description say? Right, vet base cards do not ship. Obviously, rookie base ships. Obviously, autographs and memorabilia will ship. Inserts will ship. Refractors, numbered cards, hits, parallels, whatever you want to call them, all that will ship. It's just vet commons will not ship. Space here. All right, away we go. Good luck. So I'm going to breeze through these fairly quickly. Nice 8-bit ballers, Ace Bailey. So these are going to take a little bit of time. So just in the interest of time, we're going to move through these fairly quickly, but I am recording this and uploading it to our YouTube channel, so if you want to slow it down, you can always kind of slow the video down if you want to look at some of these things a little more carefully, but I'll be slowing down on the important stuff like that Keldon Johnson to 2025. That'll be for San Antonio. That's going to go to you. The Ace Bailey will go to Lars and the Jazz. So what I'm going to do, also, just in the interest of time, I'm going to set aside the cards and we're going to sleeve up and top load. We're going to set those aside, and I'm going to do it after the video. It'll just make the video itself go a little bit more quickly and That's kind of what we want. VJ Edgecombe. Eight-bit Ballers Tyler Hero parallel. So stuff like that, that Tyler Hero obviously ships. Right, inserts and those retro cards will of course ship. Another base VJ Edgecombe, our first one of those. All of those are going to go to the New King, 22, and the Sixers. So hopefully maybe we'll find some numbered VJ Edgecombes, some other special parallels, anything like that would be nice. Manu Ginobili, Jeremiah Fears, Manu again, 8-bit Ballers. 8-bit Ballers, one of my favorite inserts in these megas, and I think you can find them in blasters too. There's our first Dylan Harper base. All those, I think, still add up. And Jared Allen right there. Dylan Harper's will all go to you. All right, another mega box. Empty box. What's happening in basketball today? Oh, Lenny Wilkins passed away today, 88. Steph Curry out for his third straight game due to an illness. Oladipo joining Bucks' G League team. Looks like De'Aaron Fox in his debut, this season debut, 24 points. Kawhi's going to mix the next few games with an ankle sprain. Looks like Nets' Cam Thomas out for 3-4 weeks. Hammy. I think the only final in the NBA tonight on Sunday is the Rockets-Bucks game. Rockets beat the Bucks 122-115. Scored 40 points in the fourth quarter. Outscored the Bucks 40-30. Durant 31 points, 7 assists, and Giannis in a losing effort 37 points, 8 rebounds. Kevin Durant, I guess, making a difference on that Rockets team. Yes, we do check the backs for variations. But thankfully, those are usually often turned around, so that Topps helps us out in that respect. Here is a Generation Now, Derek Queen. Miles Turner, AJ Green to 2025. That'll be for the Bucks, Aggie and the Bucks. There's a VJ Edgecombe, Clutch City Prospects insert. Another base VJ. Got a Dylan Harper in the retro look. Jack card, any hit for the break? No, none yet. We have not run into a relic. We have not run into an auto. It's just box 2 though. We got plenty. Plenty of time. We've seen some base for like Dylan Harper and VJ Edgecombe. I think a Ace Bailey insert. Not seen a Cooper Flag anything just yet. There's Steph. Cam Jones, there's Kawhi. Kelly Oubre Jr. Got Sabonis. And there's a 8-bit Ballers Ace Bailey. That'll go to Lars and the Jazz. All right, another mega box down. Many more to go. Mega boxes are fairly heavy. All right, empty box. What are some of the here's some active scores here? Pistons at Sixers. They just tipped off 6-2 Pistons. Getting to the end of the third quarter, Thunder up 80-78 on the Grizz. SGA has 24.6 rebounds. Triple J 15.6 rebounds. With the whole fourth still left. Celtics are in Orlando. About 6:30 left in the third. Celtics up by a point, 66-65. Anthony Simons has 25 points. Suggs has 13 points, 6 rebounds. Got just under 4 minutes left in the third. Nets, Knicks. Knicks are cruising. They're up 102-70. They're outscoring the Nets 25-8 here in the third quarter. Michael Porter Jr. Oh, that's right. He's on Brooklyn. Has 25 points, and Karl Anthony Towns has 19 points and 8 rebounds for the Knicks. We'll keep an eye on those games. Derek Jones Jr., Ace Bailey, 8-bit Ballers, another one for Utah. That's for Lars. Mark Williams, we got a Dylan Harper in that retro design, and Cade Cunningham. Dylan Harpers are all going to go to Yoop. Got a VJ Edgecombe generation now for the Sixers. And it'll be for the New King. Their base VJ Edgecombe. And we got a new applicant, Cooper Flag autograph. Wow. And that's for Shippy 59. You're welcome. Congrats. Thanks for bidding. Thanks for winning. Yeah, Nikon, we're only a few boxes in. And this is our first hit in the first few boxes, and it's a nice one. It's Cooper Flag Auto. Out of a mega box? Come on now. Here's a VJ Edgecombe Clutch City for the Sixers. I mean, we may only see a handful of autos across 20 boxes, right? Mega case. It's hard enough to pull a Cooper Flag in hobby or jumbo, and to pop out of a mega box, that's pretty awesome. Deserves a hit on the bell there. Bid on your teams, folks. We've got auctions ending every night. Save us as a seller. Bid on your teams, because you never know what could happen in these group breaks. It's the thrill of the chase. You know, nothing ventured, nothing gained. So let's venture. All right. Another box. Caught in the plastic right there. All right. We've got Steelers at here in LA. Steelers are here in LA. SoFi is just, I don't know. As the crow flies, it's not too far away, but you know, with LA traffic. But who does everyone have in this game? I think I'm on the Chargers. I got them -2.5. I think it's at 3.5 now. So I guess I'm on the right side of the number, as they say. Wow. And Shippy's 59 saying also put a Yang Hansen auto on your first blaster last week. That's pretty nice. A lot of people think he's got some upside up there in Portland. Nikon's on the Chargers. And that game, what time is it right now? That game should be starting 20 minutes or so. So Yang Hansen auto on your first blaster last week. Cooper Flag here in this mega box. I feel like you should buy a lottery ticket. See what happens. Could be your week. All right, Anthony Edwards, 8-bit ballers. Broom, Walter Clayton. VJ Edgecombe, 8-bit ballers. Nice. Like that insert. Got a Dylan Harper, Clutch Prospects. These are pretty cool too. Little bit of when they're cutting the card, sometimes that extra stuff ends up in the pack. Noah Sengue, Generation Now. Here's a Power Players insert, Cooper Flag. So all of those are now all of those cards are now gravy. And we got Youthful Jazz, Play Hard to 2025 for Lars. Got a VJ Edgecombe Retro. There's a Gary Trent Jr. Base Flag. LeBron James, 8-bit ballers. We got Scoot, Vando, there's Ying Hansen, we're just talking about him, T-Mac. All right, next. All right, another mega box. See, sometimes every once in a while, I like taking a look at. Let's look at some rookie stats here. Now that we're 9-10 games into the season. So VJ Edgecombe for the Sixers still leads all rookies in points per game. 16.9 points per game. Followed by Charlotte's Con Kneppel. Cedric Howard for Memphis. There's some value in Memphis too. Dylan Harper, 14 points a game. Cooper Flagg just right behind him. Jeremiah Fears for the Pelicans. Trey Johnson, Washington. Real Richard, I think, little 9.5 points a game. Another Charlotte player, Ryan Kalkbrenner, with about 9 points a game, and then Derek Queen rounds out your top 10. Zion James, Colin Murray Boyles, Asa Newell, Walter Clayton Jr., Ace Bailey, Igor Damon, etc., etc., etc. Those are your points per game. What about the rebounders? Got to give some love to the rebounder. Yeah, Kalkbrenner is averaging about 7 rebounds a game. And Cooper Flagg, about 6.6. Con Kneppel with 6 rebounds a game. Cedric Howard just under 6, along with VJ Edgecombe. Nice. Good. Take a look at assists right after this box. There's a base, Dylan Harper. And we got an 8-bit ballers, Dylan Harper. Nice. Kalkbrenner leads rookies in rebounds. Austin Reeves. Collectible and comment. How many boxes have I ripped so far? Not many. We've got a long ways to go. Like Charlotte's kind of an underrated team, right? They've got a few rookies on that team that are getting some regular minutes. And we've got our first relic. Yannick Conan Niederhauser. Franchise fabrics for the for the Clippers, that is. Let's go into the 75s. All right. A little more comfortable in the 100, maybe? Is it? It's kind of in between a 75 and 100, but we'll put it in 100 there. Clippers, that's going to go to collectibles and comics. Nikon needs some good Orlando pulls. Yeah, we haven't seen anything Orlando yet, but I don't think we're not even halfway through this case. Ace Bailey for Lars and the Jazz. We got Westbrook to 20 out of 25. Dylan Harper, power players insert. Westbrook still Denver edition there. It's going to go to Bursty 57. Generation Now came in at Malou. Here's a Cooper Flag base. Carter Bryant, Jason Tatum. Trey Johnson for the Wizards. And another box down. Box right here. Let's take a quick look at, Kalkbrenner leads all rookies in rebounds with 6.9. And VJ Edgecombe leads all rookies with assists, 4.7 assists a game. That's some nice numbers for VJ Edgecombe. Right, about 17 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists, basically. I'll take that. Playing 38 minutes a night. We'll take that. Dylan Harper is second in assists with 3.8. So good numbers for him too. So we like that. I like this. We got some rookies that are contributing early and often. Right? So that's good for this product right here, 25-26 Topps Basketball. First fully licensed basketball product for them in who knows how long. If you're into plus minus, right? Dylan Harper's leading the way, plus minus, +8 per game. Next closest is Amari Williams, who's only playing 3.5 minutes a game at +4.5. Next one who plays regular minutes is VJ Edgecombe. He's plus 3.7 on the plus minus if you're into that sort of thing. VJ Edgecombe leads in steals, leads rookies in steals, 1.6. Jeremiah Fears, Cooper Flag, Will Riker, Derek Queen, Kalkbrenner, Coward, Damon, they're all averaging about a steal per game. And Kalkbrenner's leading rookies in blocks with 2.6 blocks a game. Yes, collectible and comics, we do recap major hits at the end of the break. Yeah, pretty much any break that's over, it's going to take me over like half an hour or so. I'll always do a recap at the end. We're also recording these too and uploading it to our YouTube channel. So there's another place where you can kind of take a look as well. So I think if you just search Jaspy's Case Breaks on YouTube, you'll find that there as well. All right, Marcus Sasser, Sion James, and Anthony Davis. Oh, thank you, Chap Cards. Yeah, rookie cards investor. Those are our hits for now. I mean, it's a mega box. I think the expectations are going to be a little bit lower than hobbies and jumbos, but that's what we got so far. Here's Liam McNeely, another one of those Hornets rookies, 32 out of 50. And that's going to go to Carolina and Charlotte. I mean, with LaMelo, a healthy LaMelo, a healthy Brandon Miller, and some of those youngsters on that Charlotte team. Could be an interesting team in a season or two. Here's an 8-bit baller, Cooper Flag. So you can find some parallels of him for those inserts. Ryan Dunn, Jalen Wilson. All right, another mega box down. Many more mega boxes to go. Maybe I can set these, should I organize these mega boxes a little differently here? Stack. All right, so we have that many to go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 boxes to go. All right, onwards. Holland, AD. Base Dylan Harper. Jalen Williams, Traore, Trey. Chase Richardson to 250. Nice. 14 out of 250. And that's going to be for Orlando. That'll be for Nikon. Lonzo, another Cooper Flag, 8-bit ballers. I'm going to sleeve all of those up after the video. This mega case is going to take long enough. Got a base ace. Dylan Harper, Generation Now. Cooper flag base. And another box down. All right, another box. So we got a numbered card in there, but no relic, no auto. We got 2 more of these cases coming up later tonight. These cases may take up a bulk of our evening. These are pre-scheduled breaks that we sold on our eBay auctions through our eBay store. We got auctions ending every night. We broadcast every night. We got auctions ending every night. So join us. Bid on, save us as a seller. Bid, win, watch our live streams, and hopefully we can we'll be sending you something nice. All right, next mega. There's 8-bit ballers, Wemby. Derek Lively, Generation Now. Comeback win for the Bears. Base Edgecomb, all of those VJs will be going to the new king. Here's a Cooper flag. Silver, nice. There we go. Another one for Shippy and the Mavs. We're just seeing base up until this point. Or just base inserts. We like this. You're welcome. Thanks for bidding. Thanks for winning. It's Ace Bailey, Clutch City Prospects insert. Brandon Ingram. On Kneppel, 8-bit ballers. Queen Coward. Buffkin. All right. Get another mega going. we'll go through some football scores. The Berlin game went to overtime. Anyone getting up for these games? On the West Coast, they're like 5 or 6 a.m. It's hard for me to do that, especially with my evenings work schedule. The Colts beat the Falcons 31-25. Jonathan Taylor, 244 yards, 3 touchdowns. Daniel Jones, 255 and a touchdown. Bears scored 14 points in the fourth quarter. Outscored the Giants 14-3, and they beat the Giants 24-20. Jackson Dart got knocked out. Concussion protocol. Caleb Williams leading the Bears. Bears are 6-3. Believe it or not. Dolphins, this was surprising. Dolphins upsetting the Bills. Bills are held scoreless for the first 3 quarters. Dolphins beat them 30-13. Some turnovers kind of killing the Bills. Achane with 174 yards and a couple touchdowns. Waddle with 84 yards, 5 catches and a touchdown. Oh, you're in Buffalo. It was horrific. Yeah. Yeah, every time I checked in on that game, the score started getting bigger and bigger. I was like, wait, what's going on here? Here's a Cooper Flag, Clutch City Prospects. Don't know what box number this is, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 boxes. Oh, so box, what, 9? Not quite halfway there. Yeah, we got a long way to go. Base here. Cooper Flag autograph out of like box 2 is our best hit so far. I don't think we're going to top that. There's a VJ Edgecombe Generation Now to 25. That's a pretty good one right there. Sixers. New King, 22. The number in the bottom right-hand corner, right on his sneaker. Nice. Base VJ. All right, another box down. Just Kenny saying 5 boxes, 3 decent cards. You bought 4. Yeah, megas are very hit or miss. You know, obviously these aren't close to hobby or jumbo level. You know, maybe a notch or 2 above the blaster level, but. All right. Let's go through some more football scores from today. Ravens beat the Vikings in Minnesota 27-19. Lamar Jackson does make a huge difference. Jets beat the Browns. They traded away a couple key defensive guys. No problem. They beat them 27-20. Patriots, I feel like, didn't think that was going to happen, but Patriots beat the... I was actually on the Patriots, but I was not expecting that to win. But 28-23. We got Travion Henderson, who I think is the main rookie that we're chasing for the Patriots, I think. Maybe one of the two. 147 yards rushing, a couple touchdowns. Good for him. Igbuka, the receiver, the rookie receiver for the Bucks, had 115 and a touchdown. Saints beat the Panthers 17-7. Road win for Tyler Schuff, 282 yards, a couple touchdowns. Olave over 100 yards and a TD. Ooh, Magic Johnson autograph. We'll take that. 47 out of 50. Was not expecting that. Who's got my Lakers? Leo, 86-69 with the Lake Show. We'll do a relic and auto and notable card recap at the end of this very long break. We still got a long ways to go, but hey, the case is keeping us a little entertained. Here, a hit popping here and there. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, this is mega. My expectation for megas are actually a little. Obviously, it's not hobby. It's not jumbo, so you got to kind of reset your expectations. But this has been a great half case thus far. We still got like another 10, 11 boxes to go. Here's Dylan Harper, 8-bit ballers, Cooper Flag base. Yeah, Patriots are kind of rolling, right? I feel like, you know, the Rabels got him looking like Josh McDaniels. Well, it kind of got him looking like old school Patriots. You know, they're some solid defense. You know, establishing the run early on and then hitting on those home run kind of big plays whenever they need it. You know, they don't need Drake May to throw it 60 times a game. And with the Bills kind of losing to the Dolphins today and kind of dropping the odd game here and there. Here's a Generation Now Ace Bailey, like kind of dropping games maybe they shouldn't drop in recent weeks. Jason Tatum power players. Patriots going to win the division? Dylan Harper power players. All right, another box. Take a look at some other scores while I'm ripping these packs here. What else happened today? Texans scored 26 points in the fourth quarter. Jaguars scored 0. 26 unanswered points in the fourth quarter. Texans beat the Jags 36-29. With Davis Mills in place of CJ Stroud today. 292 yards for Mills, a couple rushing touchdowns. I think had some good chunk of rushing yards. And then the late games were all blowouts. Seahawks 44-22 over the Cardinals. Rams, I think the Niners kind of kept it close here and there, but no. In the end, Rams beat the Niners 42-26. And the Lions beat the Commanders 44-22. Amir Gibbs, 142 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jameson Williams, 6 catches, 119 yards and a touchdown. They're working him into the offense. You know, thanks Lions OC for helping my fantasy team out. Yeah, Shippy's saying the Bills play down to the level of their competition. Yeah, no excuse. Well, not against. Yeah, not, especially against the Dolphins. So that'll be an interesting finish in the AFC East. Cooper Flag, power players insert. Bird, T-Mac. Flag base. Carmelo, Hachimura, and that pink pad. That's not numbered, but it kind of pops. I like that. Vando, Cooper Flag generation now. A lot of Steelers fans here in LA. Oh, this looks like a Steelers game. I guess is it getting pretty cold out there, Western Pennsylvania? So I suppose if I'm a Steelers fan, I'm like, yeah, let's get out of town for the weekend. Go watch our team. Here's Ace Bailey, retro. That'll be for Lars, TX. Bernard King, Derek White, and an 8-bit Ballers VJ Edgecombe for the new King and the Sixers. Dylan Harper, Clutch City Prospects. Devin Carter and Con Knipple, Clutch City Prospects. That looks a little different, right? A different parallel back there. And then base Ace. All right, another box. We're a couple boxes into the second half of this case. This break does take a minute or two. Probably this break will probably clock in just under a couple hours. So I guess the next break. Yeah, maybe we'll get this done maybe a little bit past the top of the hour. We're close to it. Take a quick dinner break after that, and then that should dovetail nicely into our next mega case, which is at about 6:45 Pacific, 9:45 Eastern, and then that'll be another couple hours, and I'll dive right into another one. And that actually will probably close this out for the night. A little snow in Buffalo already. Yeah, I saw some snow in Chicago too. It's that time of year. Season. We've got, I think here in Southern California, I think tomorrow we're actually going to hit close to 80 along the coast. But then I think it drops another 10-15 degrees the next day after that, and then we're actually looking at maybe some rain this week. I think that might be our last sort of 80-degree gasp before we settle into our version of fall winter. Here's Jameer Watkins for the Wizards. That's Lee Salomo. That's Generation Now, VJ Edgecombe. Ace Bailey, retro. Derek White. Ace Bailey base. Brandon Miller. Tyrese Proctor, Trey Johnson, 8-bit ballers. Kawhi, VJ base. Ace Bailey, 8-bit ballers. I wouldn't mind collecting that set. That would be pretty cool. And here's an Ace Bailey, Clutch City Prospects. All that going to Lars, TX. Base Dylan Harper. Those are all going to Yoop and the Spurs. And on to the next one. All right, so the Steelers got great field position, but they're 3 and out. So let's see what the Chargers can do with their first possession. I think I wrapped up all the NFL, right? And then Eagles at Packers tomorrow. That should be a good Monday Night Football game. We'll watch that together out here. Got some more finals. Yeah, Knicks were cruising. They ended up beating the Nets 134-98. Carlton Towns ended up with 28 points, 12 rebounds. Thunder beat the Grizz 114-100. SGA 35 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. Ooh, guy's pretty good. Game still in progress. Couple games still in progress. Celtics leading the Magic 101-97. 2 minutes left in the fourth. 3 minutes left in the first half. Sixers leading the Pistons 54-48. And then Pacers at Warriors. And in the late game, Timberwolves at Kings. Pacers Warriors should be starting soon. And then Timberwolves Kings in about half an hour at the top of the hour. All right, so both teams go 3 and out in their first series. Con Kneppel. That's a bad punt. Ace Bailey base. Will Riley, LaMelo, 6-7. Got Concanepal 8-bit ballers. Jaquez, Coward, base VJ. Wemby. Quickly, Bird, Harper, base. Knepple. Trey Johnson. And Najee Marshall at the end. All right, nothing too crazy in this one. Onwards. All right, we got that many boxes left. We're getting there. We are getting there. All right, so let's look at, we looked at rookie season leaders. Let's look at everybody here. Only what? I think most teams have played, what, 8, 9? Some teams have played 10 games this season, so very early in the season. But Giannis is leading the way, 33.4 points a game, almost 13 rebounds a game, 6.5 assists a game. Good for a steal and a block a game as well. Tyrese Maxey, 33.2 points per game. It's pretty nice. 5 rebounds, 8 assists a game. SGA, 33 points a game. Austin Reeves. I know it's early in the season, but still, it's probably see Austin Reeves, 31.1 points a game. He's been injured. He hasn't played the last game or two, but still. Contract year for Austin Reeves. The restricted free or maybe unrestricted free after this season, something like that. So good time for him to bust out offensively. It's unlikely. I don't think Dylan Harper. I don't think the Lakers are going to re-sign LeBron next year, so they'll have a lot of money to play with. Probably enough to pay Austin Reeves and try to add someone else on that team too. I don't know who the free agents are at the end of the year, but or the expiring contracts could turn into a trade. We'll see. A long ways to go before the trade window for the NBA. Here's a Cooper flag. Green, 6/99. That's another one for Shippy 59. Wow. Yeah, that's not too bad at all. It is a nice one. This must be the mega exclusive parallel too, right? Yeah, you're welcome. Congrats. Chris Boswell nailed a 59-yard field goal. Base VJ, Ace Bailey, Clutch Prospects, Clutch City Prospects, and onwards. All the vet base that are not shipped, we end up just donating them either to the kids that come into our shop. Sometimes we will bundle them up into like little 300 count boxes, 200 count box or whatever. We'll sell those and we'll send the proceeds to charity. And we do all sorts of different things with them. In the past, we've had like school teachers reach out to us and say, "Hey, I'm doing, school teachers can get pretty creative." I think maybe a year or two ago, we had a math teacher who was like teaching statistics or something like that, and they asked if we donated like a monster box full of base for them to look on the backs of the cards and do stat stuff, or some teachers have used them as like a reward device or just a game device just to get kids to pay attention. There's 8-Bit Ballers Cooper Flag. And this also helps keep your shipping costs down for not shipping commons, which most people don't want anyway. Here's another Cooper Flag base. It helps our shipping team be able to sort these out and ship them to you a little bit more quickly. Obviously, stuff like this is still going to take a little time, so be patient with our team, but we'll get there. Especially since we're doing 3 of these cases tonight. I feel like we haven't seen a relic in a while, right? Here is a Anthony Edwards blue, 40 out of 150. That's cool. T-Wolves, Jim with the Timberwolves. Generation Now, Dylan Harper. That'll be for Yoop and the Spurs. Gotta call that when you see a jersey get stretched out like that. Come on, refs. Cole Anthony, VJ Edgecombe, Clutch City Prospects, D Wade. Light the Beam, Kings, Jackson. Getting there. We are getting there. Go for it. Yeah, they're going for it. Chargers tush push. Ooh, I think they got it. Glad they did all that leg work. Leg days. Don't skip leg days. Mega. This is Mega 1. Base flag. That's for Shippy59, having a nice break with the Mavs. Generation Now, Ace Bailey. Listen, folks, if you're just joining us, we got auctions ending every night. Power players insert. So save us as a seller. Join a break for a future eBay live stream. Also, I think a lot of you will be happy to hear that we are recording all of these eBay live breaks and we're uploading them to our YouTube channel as soon as the break is over. So if you're like, man, I just missed it by a minute, you know, can I go? Yeah, we'll usually upload these right away. So you'll be able to see them on our YouTube channel. Just search Jaspy's Case Breaks. If you already are subscribed to our channel, thank you. If you look at the description below, if you're watching the replay, if you're click, there's a couple links in there. It'll send you to our eBay auctions, our eBay store, and the eBay live stream. There's Julius Randle to 2025. That will be for the T-Wolves. It's another one for Jim. Another Ace Bailey, Clutch City Prospects. Yeah, should be nice. Thanks for bidding. This case definitely was kind to Dallas. Gotta enjoy these moments, you know. Sometimes it won't be like this. Grant Williams and a Igor Damon. Generation Now. That's for Brooklyn. That's going to go to Lars TX, who I think it's a top 10 pick, right? People like his upside as well. We have to readjust some of these. I don't think we anticipated these breaks to take as long as they actually are. But so I'm going to update those times. They're pinned in the chat. I'm going to update those times a little bit, but it won't be delayed that much. getting there. Final 4. This box and then 3 more, and then we are done. Let's see if this case, which started off with a bang, let's see if we can close it strong here. Looking for relics, looking for autographs, looking for numbered cards. There's 8-bit ballers Dylan Harper for the Spurs. Domantas Sabonis, power players. Base ace. Stephon Castle. Poole, Powell, there's Dylan Harper, another base. Kayvon Looney, and 3 boxes to go. Uh-oh. Is that a safety? That's a safety. Oh, he actually lost the football. One of his linemen actually ran into one of Rogers ran into one of his linemen, and he lost the football. And recovered it back there. We got a baseball score here, 3-2. Oh, Chris Collinsworth said the same thing. I could take Chris Collinsworth's job. Eight-bit ballers, VJ Edgecombe, Cooper Flag base. I think all of those still add up. Dylan Harper, Clutch City Prospects. Cooper Flag, power players, insert. Hachimura, Cooper Flag, retro. Never know when those cards are flipped around like that. And a relic. It is Onyeka Okongwu. Swish and Stitch relics. All right. That's going to be for collectibles and comics with the Atlanta Hawks, the ATL. All right, we'll take that. We'll take that. McNeely, Concaneppel 8-bit ballers for Carolina and Charlotte. Got a Cooper Flag generation now. Clutch City, Cooper Flag. Neat Clifford. Got a Kyle Kuzma. Colin Murray-Boyle, Durant, and a base VJ. 2 boxes to go. We'll do a little notable card recap at the end of this. I'll just do those for any break that's over 40 minutes or so, 30, 40 minutes. How many first downs have there been in this game? Not too many between both teams. Second to last box. Thanks everyone for getting into this. Appreciate you. Be sure to, as always, save us as a seller. Look for some maybe future auctions that you might want to get in on. Bid, win, and join us in a future eBay live stream. So auctions that end tonight, for example, will go off tomorrow. Thomas Sorber generation now. James Harden 8-bit ballers. Dirk Nowitzki, nice. These are actually, wow, Dallas. Those are actually fairly short printed with the team logos around the border. It's actually really nice, Shippy. There's Dirk. So you can see the border right there, the team logo border. Chris Murray, Cooper Flag Generation Now, VJ Edgecombe Base. KG, hands off the glass, KG. Clutch City Prospects, Cooper Flag. Ben Shepard. And our final box, believe it or not, our final box coming up, box 20. We made it. Yeah, Chippy doesn't want this break to end. Everyone else might be like, all right, let's get to the next one. All right, good luck, everybody. Final box, fingers crossed, play to the whistle. Let's see what happens here. If you didn't get skunked, we'll get them next time. But thanks for trying this time. Sometimes you'll get lucky and you'll get into one break and you're like, and you get some nice hits. But sometimes, most of the time, it'll take a break or two. So if at first you don't succeed, try again. Give it a shot. All right, box 20. Good luck. Let's see what we're going to end with here. There's Manu. 8-bit Ballers. Igor. Triple J and his teammate John Morant right there. Base ace for Lars. Got Devin Vassell, LeBron, 8-bit Ballers. We got Kuzma. Hugodoro, Walter Clayton Jr., second stack. Come on, Otto. Let's get Otto to close it out. Carter Bryant, 8-bit Ballers. Steph Curry, retro. And Heat Catch Fire, South Beach Paris Sizzle, 965 out of 2025. Miami, that'll be for J-Mac. Dylan Harper for you and the Spurs. Ace and Newell Generation Now. Ben Serif, retro. Lillard, 8-bit Ballers. And Keegan Murray, Pacers. Cedric Howard for Memphis. That will go to Lee Solomo. Kasparis, retro, Max Christie, Jaime Jaquez, and Jamal Murray to close it out. We did it. 20 box mega. We made it. Thanks everybody for getting in. A lot of stuff for me to sleeve after that video. Here's a quick little recap. Hey, you're welcome. Thanks everybody for getting in. Magic Johnson auto, the Edgecombe to 25, Silver Cooper flag, some relics, and of course the new applicant Cooper flag rookie auto on card as well. We love that. Congrats to Shippy and the Mavs for that one. And there you go. Mega 1 in the books. More megas coming up, scheduled for a little bit later, so go check that out. I'm Joe, and I'll see you next time for the next break. Bye.